Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we are looking at the brand new Marvel Legends Namor. Now Namor is one of those characters kind of like Aquaman, where some people really like him, some people really hate him, and some people are very neutral, and that's my position, but it doesn't really matter because we're not reviewing the character, we're going to take a look at the figure. And I have to say, the figure kind of falls along those same lines. Some people are probably going to hate it. Some people are going to really like it, and some people are going to be like me, where it's kind of in the middle. There are some really good things and some issues that we need to talk about. So let's get him off the stand and take a closer look. Alright, this guy stands roughly 6 3/4 inches tall, which makes him just over 17 centimeters. And as you can tell, he comes with a trident. This is a reused piece as far as I can remember, and it doesn't look very good. It's super bulky, it looks weird. It barely even fits in his hand. It's not a good accessory. It's there, so it's alright, and it's well painted, so that's alright, but it's just, I feel like they could have done a little bit better than just repackaging this old one. You know, I think it's old, but I can't actually remember where I'm remembering it from, so I could be wrong. You guys can let me know if you remember. I've reviewed so many things, I tend to forget some of these details. But whatever, the accessory is not the most important part. Let's look at the figure. We can throw any trident in his hand and that'll be okay. He has some new parts. I've heard some people are arguing about the torso, whether it's a reused part or not. It is all new. No more argument. All new. This is all sculpted on. There's a seam going all the way down. That's all sculpted. The collar is sculpted. All new. The arms, at least this part of the arm, is new, or not new. This is reused. This is that new body, that kind of medium to large body. Same thing with the legs. Not new, but they work. Unfortunately, the seam right here is not on both sides of the blue. Well, it is at the top, but it's not at the bottom, and that's what I was getting at. Down here, it's just painted. It's not a big deal, though. It's fine that it's up here and not down here, because it still looks really good. They did that scaling effect, which obviously that's not sculpted, but they did a good job painting it. The metallic blue looks good, and the scaling is fairly well done, so I am okay with that. It could be better, but I actually kind of like it. It looks pretty good. They painted the gold on the wrists. It's not perfect, but it's metallic and it looks okay. And then the belt. It has a really nice sculpt to it, and they did a good job painting that center logo, so I'm pretty happy with that. The sculpt all around on this guy is pretty good. Here's the thing. When I first saw him, I thought those proportions look really weird. That new chest with these arms that we just started getting, so they're kind of old, with these reused arms, it looks odd. The proportions are off, but the more I handle the figure, it looks less and less off. They're still, I think, maybe like 10% too big, the upper arms and shoulders, but I kind of like it. It doesn't look too bad, and I think once he gets posed, it won't be a problem. So I'm gonna kind of get rid of that problem that it's disproportionate. It looks okay. And here's the other thing that looks okay, the head. I really like that head sculpt. I think it looks really nice. His eyes are silver and black, which is a little weird. Well, white with silver and black. The sclera is white, but then the pupil is silver and black. Or whatever. The iris is silver, the pupil's black. Whatever, you guys get what I'm saying. So, I'm not a big fan of the metallic eyes, but it still looks pretty darn good. And having the metallic on here up against the black looks really good. And the skin tone, it's a little dark, I think. Everything I've seen Namor in, Namor or Namor, how do you guys pronounce that? I think Namor probably. Anyway, his skin's usually a little bit pale, but he's kind of like tanned. I'm not sure he would be tanned at the bottom of the sea, but who knows? Who knows? And it doesn't look bad. It's a really nice skin tone. It's just maybe a little dark, but maybe he's darker in the new comics. I don't know. You guys can let me know about that. I'm pretty pleased with it. Let's run over the articulation real quick and we will call it a wrap. He can look pretty far up, so if you want to put him in a swimming pose, you can do that. He can look all the way down. Of course, he's got the swivel. The head does sit a little bit high on the neck. You can see a little bit of gapping, but it's not really a problem. These shoulders are still just too damn big for the torso. They gave him a new torso and the shoulders still don't work. You can't get the arms up very far without rotating them around. Bicep swivel works okay. Double jointed elbow, no problem. If you bring it up like that, you get pretty good range, so that's good. Wrists can swivel and hinge. And we have that is not a butterfly joint. Why did I say butterfly? We've got the ab crunch there. The paintwork goes up just enough. If you go a little bit too far, you can see the black in there, but I think it's okay. It's not too bad. So if you want to put him in this kind of pose, you can do that. He can swim if you need him to. Ab crunch works pretty well. Paintwork goes up far enough back there, so that's a good thing. Waist twist works nicely. Hips can go all the way forward. That's a really good thing. Pretty far out to the side, about 45 degrees. That's a good thing. Thigh swivel works. Double jointed knees work. He has a shin swivel, so you can use that if you want to. They put these little wingy thingies on here, so that's a good thing. The ankle hinge works really well. Most of the figures these days don't go that far forward, and you need them to for like running poses and things like that, or just good dynamic poses. And we get the ankle rocker, which in conjunction with the shin swivel can be used pretty well. Of course, that shin swivel is not great looking, but what are you going to do? So all in all, it's really solid, and he also does come with some alternate hands. I will show you in a photo. They're just the straight out hands. I can't find them. I think my cat took them. They were on the table and now they're not, and I didn't even notice it. So I'll show you in the photos at the end. You'll see the hands, but he comes with a total of 4 hands. And you know, I like this guy. The more I look at it, the more I like it. The shoulders look a bit big, but still, it looks really good. So I recommend him. I think he's kinda darn cool. Yeah, I want to get one of these. So there you go. I think you should get one too. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. In the meantime, keep collecting.